What up, YouTube? It's your boy. It's your boy. We back. Monster Sports. It's your host and my co-host, Big Clay, and it's DON. We're going to get into it today. Thank everybody for subscribing. Those who've caught up and dropped a subscription, we appreciate the support. We're trying to get get these likes up on the video. We're trying to get 1,000 likes on these videos. So help us grow this channel. Share the channel. Subscribe to the channel. And definitely promote. We appreciate the love. Clay, what up?
What goes on? What's on? What's up? What's up?
Not much, man. Got the news about Kelly Oubre. That's what we're going to talk about today on the screen.
Yeah.
I know the boy got popped with a car, man. Sorry to hear about that for that young fella, man. He's a good player. We're going to get into it and just comment and just give our reaction on how this is going to affect the Sixers going forward for the rest of the season. So I'll let you jump in on this and get things started. But before I do so, let me just pull up one of the sites on it, and let's see what we can talk about regarding that. So let's see here. So what you want to bring up? Bleacher Report?
Yeah, so we got Bleacher Report.
All right, let's see what Bleacher Report's talking about. We got this up. Bleacher Report. Excuse the weirdos on the top of the screen. Straight pause.
Yeah, that's a pause. That's a pause.
That's a straight pause. We have no consent in doing that. That's just ads running on Bleacher Report. So don't hold us for that, all right, people? So let's get right to it. 76ers Kelly Oubre released from the hospital after being struck by a vehicle. I'm not going to really go into the article too much. I do know, I skimmed through it. I read that he actually got hit by a car, was able to walk a block or two before he needed medical attention. And I'll let you hop in on that, Clay, and just tell me what your thoughts is as far as him getting hit by this car at this time in the season and the impact it's going to have on the Sixers.
Well, definitely it's going to have a huge impact because he is the key. He's one of the key catalysts of their great start. An 8-1 record, him doing it on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. So, he's going to miss significant time and everything. We got some cracked ribs and stuff, and we don't know if there's any other damage done, but all we know is cracked ribs. And I definitely wish this man, all healthy, sending healing energies his way so he can really recover because he is a real good player. Not a troublesome player neither. That's another plus, for the Sixers, like they're not getting a headache player per se, So this is huge, and got key pieces there with him. So, he's around a good cast there. And I think this young man here I think he's only 27 years old, not even near his prime yet. He's going to really flourish further in Philly. And they really like him. Joel Embiid, Maxey, they really like this guy, Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, I followed Kelly Oubre when he first came in the league. Even when he was on the Suns, followed him last season when he was on the Hornets. Solid player. I think in replacement of James Harden on his way out, I think they got themselves got some youth with this guy. It says that he's gonna miss a substantial amount of games. So basically, we're looking at most likely half the season at least, bare minimum. But
yeah.
My only concern with this is that he was only signed on a 1-year deal. He took a pay cut. He was willing to take a pay cut because he felt like it wasn't about the money and he actually just wanted to win. Now, the fact that this accident happened, I don't know how that's going to impact Joel Embiid. Like if the Sixers get bounced around this season and they really don't go as far as expected, I think that this could be the mark of the end, the start of the end for Joel Embiid. What do you think?
Well, I mean, being that said, he's going to be out for a significant amount of time. Listen, Joel Embiid is the reigning MVP. He has to step up. No, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about that. You still got a good enough team because you still added other pieces. You got rid of, the headache and the other guy who couldn't really produce for you. And I'm sorry. It's either you're in the championship, meaning you're in the finals, or it's another bust season. That simple. If you're not playing in the NBA Finals, it's a bust season for you. So that's on him. Because I already know Max is going to bring it. It's on him. It is really on him. You got Patrick Beverly there, another guy defensively, you know what I'm saying, can hit some shots in the corner, stuff like that. But he's a key defender that can pick up 94 feet and put pressure. So your team is pretty deep. You got Nicholas Batum in them. There's no excuse, bro. None. Sorry. I give passes the brothers no pass. None.
Right. So you're basically feeling like um, Joel Embiid has to make the finals this year, or is a bust? With the team
He
he
has to
has.
get he has to be playing in the finals at least bare minimum. Now if he wins it, I can't call that because I don't know the outcome of the West. But I'm looking at it as he needs to be in the finals. That's simple.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you got something in the background, but yeah. So he needs to be in the. I just don't see that happening with this team. I mean, he. I mean, who? Let's look at the Sixers pieces. I mean, they. Like they got Maxi. Maxi, I'm not gonna lie, he's stepping up. But I think that when they got rid of Harden, they told Maxi, okay, man, we need you to score about 24 a game. You think Maxi can put up 24 a game?
Easily I think he could put it up 24 game with no problem. Easily. No problem. He is
So
that gifted. He's that gifted as a player, offensively and defensively. He has a great mid-range game. He can penetrate and he can shoot the long ball. Pause.
pause, yeah, definite pause on that. We're gonna give that a monster round. So let's just look at this report real quick. It said, according to police, the crash occurred at the intersection of Hicks and Spruce Streets. Um, and this happened on Saturday night, right? So he was walking westbound on the 1400 block of Spruce Street, crossing Hicks Street, and this vehicle struck him at a high rate of speed, and while attempting to turn south on Hicks Street. Now, luckily for him, he's tall, right? It hit him in his chest, because if this
Right.
would have hit him any lower, I think this obviously would have been career-ending injury. Wouldn't you say?
Well,
Career-ending injury for
I
him?
mean, it would have been more of a career injury, but see, I just got a little problem with this because even though this car coming at a high speed on the turn, I'm trying to rationalize, and I'm no brain surgeon, but you only got hit by the mirror, and that's the damage. No legs was hit, no other part of the body. I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, I wish this man, a freaking great and speedy recovery. I want to see him back on the court, but something about this don't add up.
All right, so
I
I
never
didn't.
heard.
So I didn't hear about that. Sorry to cut you there, bro. But I didn't hear
It's
that. So you're
okay.
saying that when the driver of the vehicle cut the corner, you're saying that the reason why he got the rib injury is because the mirror hit him. The car didn't physically hit him.
Yeah, yeah. I was reading a few other articles, and yeah, the mirror of the vehicle is what hit him, and it doesn't add right. That is not humanly possible. I'm
Sounds like
sorry. He should sustain more damage.
to me that sounds like somebody intentionally tried to do it. Somebody that know him.
Although, most definitely, I agree with you. This is somebody that knows him. That's another key thing. I'm glad you brought that up because I'm thinking the same thing. This person knows him,
I never heard an
and he
accident, a hit and run, man, getting grazed by the mirror. Like when you hear hit and run, you think of boom, head on collision with the car.
exactly.
Like the front nose of the car touched your body. For you to say now that the front nose never touched him, it was the side mirror. I didn't even know that. So pardon
Yes,
me,
it's the
people, for
mirror
not
of the
even being
vehicle
up to
that hit
speed
his
on that.
ribs. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. The real. There's a few other articles that talk about it, and I'm like, wait a minute. His legs is not damaged. That's not possible. All he has is what, two broken ribs at this, and the car's, quote unquote, traveling at a high speed. Nah, you should have sustained a lot more damage. I'm sorry, I can't
I'm
agree with that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into that whole situation with the mirror. I didn't know that. I was thinking that he actually just physically got hit with a car. Um, Very interesting. Very interesting. What else do you want to chime in as far as um, Daryl Morey and him bringing him in. Like I said, he brought him in on a 1-year deal.
Well, hmm, that's interesting. I didn't know it was a 1-year deal. I thought it was, hey, he's gonna be with them.
Yeah, I saw somewhere it was a 1-year deal. Let me see if it was here on this page here. What is this? The New York Post.
Yeah.
Let me see. I did come across. I believe it was a 1-year deal, and he was like he really didn't care about the money. Yeah, right here. You see, so Oubre is in his first season with the 76ers after signing a minimum 1-year deal, $2.9 million contract, despite averaging 20.3 points per game with the Hornets last season.
Mhm.
So I think that was a complete steal. So the fact he's going to miss more than
yeah.
half the season, and they were probably banking on him on that 1-year deal to see how he worked out. I think that to be honest with you, I think it affects more Kelly Oubre than it does the Sixers.
Well, it will, but they're gonna have to still, they still gotta pay him because I don't know. Well, then again, let me not speak on that ahead because I never saw the contract. We don't know if that 2.9 million is all guaranteed. I would hope that it is because it's chump change. 2.9 million is technically like $3 versus what other guys is getting on short-term deals. So I would think that what they would do is, hey, if they have a better business mind, I would say, hey, we're gonna keep him after this year, and we're gonna bring him back because based on what you saw so far, he was one of the sparks that helped this engine go to bring y'all to 8-1, and you don't know what could have been the outcome had he not got hurt. So I would think they should honor it if they're real good businessmen and they really like this kid. They will honor it, eat the 2.9 million because it's small, bring him back for like another 2 years. Because again, he's got youth. He's 27.
Right.
He's 27. You don't know how far he can help your team go. You don't know what he's going to be like when he comes back. So you got to look at that. That's why I said, he gets a pass, but the rest of those guys, no, next man up. Next man up. That's how it works.
Next man up. Yeah, that's how it always works, and that's how it should be. But yeah, man, Kelly Oubre, good player. You guys in the comment section, let us know in the comment section what you guys think about Kelly Oubre. You think he'll make a full recovery before, let's just say, like slightly after the All-Star break, and help the Sixers make a good run for the playoffs so that they can possibly do what Clay said, which is, compete for an NBA championship, because otherwise it's a bust, being that Joel Embiid just came off an MVP season, and expectations are extremely high. Clay, I'll let you close out on this, and everybody, we appreciate your support. Make sure, again, you like and subscribe to the channel. Clay, I'll let you close this one out.
Well, definitely, I see Philly's going to be one of the front runners to come out of the East this year, along with Milwaukee and Miami. Those are the only 3 teams that I can see. Oh, I forgot, and the Celtics. Let me not forget about those guys. They're the only 3-4 teams that I see coming out of the East. But as of right now, at this point, the Sixers is the #1 team coming out the East to represent the finals.
Sixers.
And I'm looking forward to that.
You heard it here first. Big Clay is saying the Sixers. Again, people like, share, subscribe to the channel, and we out.